she's number one. Okay? So if you want to see how I have measured it with Sarah, she's a film star. So she teaches people here how to make a film. We are in all fields. So I'm going to read the statement. And then you can have copies and ask the questions. There are some others in Uganda, I know you are going to ask. Alarming, this is alarming inaction. There is an alarming inaction. CID, you know CID, this is very sensitive, but we must say it. CID ignores the Inspector General of Police directive. So the CID and is ignoring the directive from their boss, the Inspector General of Police, as Professor Katerega's property is looted or is being looted at his residence in Buziga. You all know that I'm a rich man. I'm also an old man who has worked all my life to get to where I am. Cindy, I have properties, something, but they are being looted. Right, center, whatever you want to call it. So this is the issue. It is a big complaint, and I want this hard, and I'm not worried what happens. Anyway, what happens after this, you will be able to tell the story. If anybody harms me, well, I have told you who will be responsible. Issued by Oweki Bambaza and had Professor Bandu Katerega, founding vice chancellor of the university. At least that is a summary of my future title. Sindio, Kampala. I issue this press statement with a deep concern and frustration over the persistent inaction and apparent bias demonstrated by certain elements within the Uganda Police Force, particularly the Criminal Investigations Directorate and its head in the matter affecting my personal security, my property rights, and fundamental access to justice. I've been denied all that, and it is time to contact. It should be recalled that in September 2020, I suffered a serious head injury. That's why I'm putting on this European hat. As a result of violent acts perpetrated by my estranged wife, this is Jolie Shubaya Irankunda. My older children who live abroad, some of these, there are others who tell me going back and are coming back, and others who are outside the Kampala now. They are all around. Take care of me after they rescued me. My older children who live abroad rushed back to Uganda and rescued me from my home in Buziga, where I had been held incommunicado, as I have already told you, for several days by Miss Irankunda. Now, Jolie Shubaya, who had refused my family and friends access to my family home. before you are a married man. Some of you have not married yet. Teaching you and you hear, you get to know that your wife doesn't want your friends to come in, or members of your family to come in. You should know there is a problem. And you have had people who have gone to court in the cases of one of our friends because of the woman. And that's what happened to me. She had refused them to come home. I underwent an emergency life-saving brain surgery. I've gone through a brain surgery. And they have since been living in a rehabilitation home. You know what it is? A rehabilitation home. I did not just walk away with pressure from my parish home. Mine is a palace, you know that. The king of Uganda visits me in my palace. The Chavazinga of Soka has come and visited me in my palace. They don't visit simple places, simple houses. Okay? And now somebody has the audacity to tell you, never come back. Good riddance. That is what we have. So, I underwent an emergency life-saving brain surgery. They operated my head. And I asked the professor, you are with it? The best brain surgeons in Africa. And they have since been living in a rehabilitation home. So many people don't know where I live. Even my real brothers, no one is just allowed access. Only my children and some very, very important staff at Kampala University. So don't arrest them if you want to know where I am, because that's the best way. Under 24 hours medical care. So these guys are not here for decoration. They must take care of me. They have even their bed or beds in my room. I don't go bazaar. So in November 2024, I visited the family and children police unit. There is a unit. And made a statement requesting protection, support, and a formal investigation into what I rightfully described as aggravated domestic violence and attempted murder. That is on my life by Miss Rampoon. I went there myself to give a statement as a sensible citizen. I thought I deserve justice. The matter was subsequently transferred to CID Djibouti, and the file was opened under reference number GEF 306/2024. I recorded statements, produced witnesses, and fully cooperated with the investigators. Whatever they wanted from me, police doctor, police board, whatever was provided. However, no tangible action was taken. He didn't seem to be interested. And repeated reminders to CID Djibouti were met with annoying silence. Whenever we asked what is happening, he said, you can't go to court, you can't do what. So that's why we are talking now. In response to the continued neglect of my case, I wrote to the Director of Public Prosecutions on the 17th of December 2024, raising a formal complaint about the delay and bias in handling my case. Astonishingly, on 18th February 2025, I discovered that my case had already been irregularly closed by DPP without my knowledge. I was not informed. It was me who went to police and they closed it, just like that. My previous letter, which was a complaint, was not replied to, nor was I, through my lawyers or otherwise, concerning the closure of my police file. How could this happen? And it happens. Libao, in Uganda, anything can happen. But some of us follow things. That's why we are still alive. Further efforts to seek justice as my fundamental human right were made through my legal representatives of Wema and Company advocates and solicitors. They are waiting for you the next day, 1 hour or so. And the letter demanded access to all related files. Wanted to have access to all related files of CID Nakuru, CID Kibudi, and Kampala Metropolitan Police Division Neva. Right? Yeah, it was not that. I was asking the DP. Where Ms. Rampuna had also lobbied, we understand, the counter reports against me and my other children. So she decided to use the entire same police advice to also open a case against us. And of course, that was unfortunate. In addition to this, in May 2025, I reported it to Kabarakala Police Station under reference SD 66-919-05-2025. I reported another case. And what was the case? I was citing that Ms. Rampuna had illegally prevented me from accessing my residence in Buziga. This is my residence, close to 1 acre piece of land. With a house, with this house, holding worth over 5 billion Uganda shillings. And the woman you married under the other decision, you have no right to enter. So I reported that case again to Buziga, first to Buziga police, then to where? Kabaragala. And they had even stolen my properties. I realized my house